I've got 34 weeks left in my apartment's lease before I move back into my car, so let's see how many physical TBR books I can read before I put everything in storage. I still have 542 books on my physical TBR right now. Yes, I know it's wildly out of control, but I'm now up to 30.6% of books owned read. My goal is to get to 40% by July. This is what we are working with right now, and today we are going to start Curse of the Wolf King by Tanya Odette. A beastly fey king with a deadly curse, a devious bargain to break it. All Gemma Bellaflower wants is to leave her past behind and forget the day scandal broke her heart. But when she's captured by a trickster fey king who threatens to hold her for ransom, she'll find herself at the top of the gossip column yet again. Unless, plagued by a curse that will soon claim his life, the human-hating King Elliot will do anything to save himself. And if Gemma can use that to her advantage, she might be able to bargain her way to freedom. All she has to do is help him break his curse. There's just one hitch. To do so, they'll have to trick someone into falling in love with the beastly, brooding Elliot. With a devious alliance made, their scheme begins, bringing Gemma and Elliot into very close quarters. Soon, an unexpected desire stirs where once there was only hate, but Gemma must fight for it. For when the curse is broken, Elliot will return to his true form, a wolf, and be lost to her for good. Can Gemma sacrifice her budding feelings to save the king's life, or will love force her to give up something even greater, her heart? So I really love the world that Tanya Odette has created. I really love a fae fantasy island in which every place has a court, and each court is assigned to like a season or a celestial being. I really, really love places like that. And so I really like the world that she has created. But I had a really hard time understanding the history and really most of the things about the fae. And I learned towards the end that's obviously because this is a sequel series, apparently. There's a whole other series that happens before this, and I'm assuming it's more of a high fantasy action-adventure war kind of series because we kept talking about this war that happened 20 years ago, and so I think that's what that series is about. So I think I'm missing a lot of context here. But this is clearly meant to be a much cozier kind of, obviously, fairy tale retelling kind of series. This one is very clearly a Beauty and the Beast retelling, and our next book in the series is going to be a Cinderella retelling. This book unfortunately falls into that trap in which a 1,000-year-old man does not have the intelligence or emotional complexity that our 18-year-old human girl has. And that's really the crux of most of my issues in this book. Kind of conflict here is that one of them does not end up understanding the curse, and the other one does not end up understanding what the other one says. So there's a miscommunication in understanding this heavy curse that is laid upon them that is literally going to end in a lot of death should they not break it. And the other one is just a self-sacrificing kind of way of, I could have explained better, but I chose not to. And I'm like reading it and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. And yet I found myself flying through this book because it was a fun, cozy read. If you like Beauty and the Beast retellings, if you like fae stories, anything like that, I do recommend this book, and a really nice way to support an indie author. I will be continuing this series and going back and reading her prequel series.